Yo, what the heck?
Sorry, whatever on the peace. Cut it out. And word to your mother, Donnie, Tracy, Machado, Big Max, Little J, Violent J, Joe Bonte, Jabba the Hutt. If I forgot anybody, I'm sorry. Lay Big, what up? All my life, Casey and JoJo. All my life. I love you guys. Remember, whatever happened to peace, cut it out. Peace. Bob Moses since the bell toll. Wish I could be, bro.
Come to me, confess your love. I need to charge my phone. Cha. I need to charge my phone, cha. Is anybody yet? And anybody tell me like I cannot replace?
These 5 celebrities left behind some of the most heartbreaking final words before they pass. But first, you will have incredible luck if you like. Final days battling Lewy body dementia, he softly told his wife, "Good night, my love. A farewell that's..."
Ticket, sir.
That guy didn't give me a ticket. I tried to ask for one.
Sir.
I tried to ask that guy for a ticket.
Sir.
Will you yanking your raising your voice with me, Buckethead?
Thanks for visiting the TVA. Don't hesitate to let us know how we're doing.
Absolutely not.
This prison had a strange rule. If any prisoner could defeat the jailer, they would be set free immediately. But if they failed, they had to stay locked up for life. Every day for years, prisoners challenged the jailer, but the jailer had never lost, not even once. To make things easier, the jailer even allowed 3 prisoners to fight him together. Still, they couldn't defeat him. The jailer's fighting skills were extraordinary. Even teams of 3 failed every time. One day, a man arrived from the east. He was thrown straight into the death cell. No one knew his name or his crime. The only thing anyone knew was, since he arrived, he hadn't eaten or drunk anything. Yet he didn't feel hungry or thirsty. One prisoner asked him, "You don't eat or drink. How are you still alive?" He calmly replied, "I live on the sun from the east. Every day he trained hard." One prisoner, who wore a mask, didn't seem to care. But another prisoner, an older man with white hair, found the training painful. He said, "Master, try a different method tomorrow. My right arm is stronger than my left now. If I take any more hits, I'll go straight to heaven." You see, the three prisoners in the cell were chained together. The masked man was surprised. Because of the master's training, cracks had started forming in the prison walls. Eventually, the masked man also started learning Chinese martial arts from him. Days passed, then months, then years. The white-haired prisoner eventually became silent. When the guards came to prepare for his funeral, they accidentally unlocked the master's chain too. Seeing the chance, the masked man ran forward. Together, he and the master broke the rest of the chains. As they tried to escape, the jailer saw them, but he didn't panic. He simply said, "No one has escaped from here in 500 years. Go back inside." But they didn't listen. They opened all the prison doors, freed every prisoner, broke the iron chains, and ran toward freedom. Just as they were about to leave, the jailer grabbed the master's chain. The master feared he wouldn't make it. He quickly gave the masked man a magical dragon amulet and said, "Go to China, find my daughter." Thanks to the master's help, the masked man escaped. But now the master stood alone before the jailer. The jailer said, "I've been waiting for this day. Now you will be my true opponent. You should be proud." The master attacked. The jailer defended and struck back. The master's fighting was also amazing. He matched the jailer, blow for blow. The jailer tied a chain around his waist to stop any more escapes. The fight became intense. After a while, the jailer accepted that the master was his strongest rival yet. Now he got serious and pulled out his weapons. The master moved to pick up a helmet, but the jailer shouted, "Don't touch that helmet. This is Alexander the Great's fort, and that helmet belongs to a Turkish sultan." The master then revealed something shocking. All of the jailer's precious items were fake. Without the master, the jailer would never have known. They continued fighting, now with no weapons. After a long, exhausting battle, the master finally collapsed from fatigue. The jailer shortened the chain, and this time also tied up the master's feet. Meanwhile, the masked man finally reached China, but what he saw there shocked him. The master's daughter wasn't who she seemed. She was actually a sorceress ruling over the people. She wanted to grow her powers even more, so she could take over the whole world. And now, the only thing she needed was that magical dragon amulet. So tell me, friends, have you ever been to China?
Let's be real. When I first learned to swim, I was shocked to find that the pool clearly labeled for women was packed with men. My father told me girls shouldn't swim in public places because it didn't fit a girl's identity.
If you swim around the pier, you get a free hot dog at Nathan's.
My father tried to calm me down and handed me 5 cents to buy a hot dog, but I refused without hesitation.
I don't want to buy it. I want to win it. I will swim!
He thought I was just pretending and not taking it seriously, but he underestimated my dedication to my dreams. I held my ukulele and sang every day. I sang at home and in my father's shop. I sang from morning till night. My family couldn't stand it anymore.
I will quit!
And even the neighbors began to complain. Even late at night, I didn't stop. Finally, my father agreed to my request. The next day, our whole family went to the beach. Father tied a rope around my waist and told me to slowly enter the water. But like a fish parched with thirst, I didn't listen to a word. I dashed into the sea, eager to pursue my dreams. Years later, I earned free hot dogs with my skills, but my ambitions didn't stop there. One day, while watching a men's competition with my sister, I realized their speed was slower than my sister's.
Meg, you should join the next race. They don't look that fast. I think you could win.
A casual joke from me led to the male coach's humiliation.
I've seen her dog pad. Maybe she could race a German Shepherd.
The words stung our mother. At dinner, she announced that we would join the women's swim team, but in 1914 America, there was no official women's swim team. Father thought the idea was ridiculous, but in the face of his sarcasm, Mother stayed silent. The next day, she took us to the boiler room, where she revealed a women's swim team. Watching their unique swimming strokes, it was like I saw a whole new ocean. I decided I would stay no matter what. But after watching my dog paddle, the coach only wanted to keep my sister. She thought my swimming was terrible, and that I had no talent in that area. But my mother knew how much I loved swimming. After a lot of persuasion, the coach finally agreed to let me stay as an observer, on the condition that I helped out with the boiler every day.
Jody will help with the furnace.
From then on, I made the most of every moment. After finishing the boiler, I would dive into the water and practice non-stop. Until one day, we got the chance to compete officially. The coach pinned all her hopes on my sister, since she was the fastest swimmer in the team, while I was just a filler.
On your marks! Ready!
Maybe I was too nervous, but I slipped into the water with one misstep and was quickly left behind. But I didn't panic. I just lowered my head and gave my all to catch up. Finally, on the last lap, the audience was shocked to see that the person who was originally last not only passed my sister, but was closing in on the first place.
The final lap.
Trudy.
Who's she? The American, Trudy Ederle, has moved into second place. is Trudy Ederling.
No one expected that I, the least like.
The sniper lay in ambush in the desert for 3 days and 3 nights. But when the target appeared, he didn't fire. The spotter kept urging him to shoot. He still didn't pull the trigger. It wasn't until the spotter said, "The target's gone," that the sniper replied, "He's not the target." The sniper's actions made his partner very angry. They had been lying low for too long, and the loss of body fluids had left them both very weak. But even so, they didn't choose to retreat. After waiting another 6 hours, 2 vehicles suddenly appeared in the distance. The spotter quickly told the sniper the shooting distance and wind direction. Soon, the real target showed up, and this time the sniper didn't hesitate. He took the shot and hit the target. The range was over 1,800 meters. The title of the world's greatest sniper was truly deserved. Then, the two of them quickly got into the vehicle that had come to pick them up and left the area. They belonged to a mysterious special forces unit. Years of assassinations had allowed them to take out target after target. They had thought they would fight for their country until their last breath. But unexpectedly, during a vacation, a mysterious man approached them, asking for their help in an assassination. At first, they flatly refused. After all, such actions were against the rules. But when the man mentioned the reward, they were no longer calm. If the assassination succeeded, each of them would receive £2 million. In the end, they couldn't resist the temptation of money. After completing the mission, they both received their deserved payment. Their perfect performance earned high praise from their employer, who wanted to establish a long-term cooperation with them. But because their military service hadn't ended yet, they had to politely decline the request. However, something that happened next completely changed their minds. During a mission to capture drug dealers, their intense firepower left the enemy with no chance to fight back. But the snipers suddenly realized that the people they were attacking weren't drug dealers at all. It was a wedding. They rushed towards the house, but it was too late. The few survivors were also mercilessly killed by their teammates. Then, in order to cover up the crime of killing innocent people, they threw smoke grenades into the house and called headquarters to destroy the building. With the sound of the explosion, all traces disappeared. At that moment, the man felt his faith collapse. An evil thought also began to form in his mind. As they were retreating to the camp, the sniper sensed that there seemed to be an ambush ahead. The sniper and the spotter went forward to clear the area. But to their surprise, it was just a child's toy car. Just as all the teammates let their guard down, the sniper took out a remote control from his pocket. In the end, he used his own way to leave the army and disappeared without a trace. But not long after, a top-tier assassin named Jack suddenly appeared in the world. The sniper lay.
So scared.
Sorry.
Okay, she's 2 steps in front of you.
Nice glasses.
Touchdown.
I wanna hold them like they do.
Dude, she looks amazing. You have to tell her how amazing she looks. You look amazing, Patty.
Thanks.
That what you call that color?
I can't tell. The feet's black and white.
Yeah, whatever it is, that color should thank you for wearing it.
My man.
It's smooth.
Not smooth.
Here we go.
Yes, got it. Thank you.
I think another thing too, I think you can't see me.
What do you mean?
I think you can't see me. Come on, I would not be a good detective if I couldn't have figured this one out. I don't know.
Yeah. Really. Sorry.